Hello there. Today we're making spaghetti and we're making Vic's Italian style meatball. Okay? Okay. We have 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of ground pork, and that don't need a whole lot of explaining right there. Italian sausages from Running W. And these are from Country Meat. Okay? Bear with me as I proceed. We're going to add eggs, hot sauce from a company that's making this in Santa Elena, Cayo District, cayenne pepper, Italian seasoning, turmeric, um, some pink Himalayan salt, rum, and yogurt. Okay? Bear with me as I proceed and try to get some of these things in the saucepan over here. Alright, I can't do some of this one hand, so hold on for a sec. Alright, thus far, I've poured a generous portion of the pepper sauce, a generous pour of cayenne pepper, a generous pour of Italian pour, and a generous pour of turmeric powder. Haven't done the salt yet, and 1 egg. This was taught to me by someone in Texas. Okay, it's delicious. Okay, so now basically what you gotta do is take the hot dog links, slice it open, and do that right there. Get it out of the little sack. And once you get it all in there, you can mix everything up together. I'm gonna proceed. Okay. Okay, so now I have put the yogurt. I got ahead of myself and I slipped my mind. So now the yogurt and all that stuff is in there. So now I proceeded to mix it all together. So basically what you gotta do, you gotta proceed and mix it together. I forgot to show you how much yogurt I put in there, but see that spoon there? 3 large portions of that. I'm assuming that that might be a tablespoon, by the way. But when I cook, sometimes I lose my cool and I don't really use measuring cups. The only time I'm using measuring cups and stuff to cook with is when I'm doing rice. Everything else I freelance by eye, stomach, and whatever I'm feeling when 90% of it is like gut instinct and what I'm feeling and what my body is saying. I listen to my body, my intuition. So I got it going. Pink Himalayan salt is pretty strong or intense, so I think that's 1 teaspoon. Okay, so I mixed it together. The spice on here is something that I add because the person that taught me or showed me how to make this don't eat spicy food too much, or they're not a fan of spicy food. So I add spice to it. You can add freshly minced garlic and onion. I just bypassed those 2 ingredients today because I'm not in the mood for that right now. And you can also add bell pepper as well, minced bell pepper. Okay, so you got to mix this well. It's not an easy thing to just make, so you got to really put some elbow grease on there to get the meat and all that stuff to combine and mix it in evenly. Okay, I'm about to add another dose of Italian seasoning to it because it's Italian meatballs. Okay, and bear with me, this is a little pricey meal. So basically you're looking just at the meat alone. So the ground beef and the pork is roughly 11 Belize dollars. along with, if you can get the Italian sausage for the right price, there's a store that sells it for $6, a little bit less than $6. Most stores have it for 7 something, so there's one store that you can get it for less than that. So just know that this right here alone, basically you're looking at $18 alone. But I'm in the mood to have something decadent today, and leftovers for this afternoon and possibly tomorrow, depending on how ravenous my appetite is. But if you want something decadent and you're planning to treat yourself, you want to do something nice for yourself, this is the way to go. Every now and then I do something insane and ridiculous for myself to appreciate myself and just to inspire and motivate myself on the path that I'm going on. Okay? I will proceed and mix that in and then let you guys get a feel for it. Oh, I want to pay homage to my grandmother, Miss Evelyn Banner. That's my mother's mom. And Miss Maria Contreras, that's my dad's mom. They were both instrumental and supportive in my culinary career when I was a young man. And growing up in Belize, it wasn't something that you publicly advertise that you would like to do. So Miss Evelyn Banner definitely took the time out to teach me. So, and my Miss Maria also took the time out to just show me little pointers here and there as well. But ultimately, the grand poobah that I would like to pay homage to is the late great Mr. Thomas Banner Sr. That's my grandfather, which is my mom's dad. He was the one that was extremely instrumental and supportive and encouraging, because he also was a culinary genius back in the day. He used to make amazing things for us, his grandkids. So they laid the foundation, and this video, this decadent Italian meatball, which is a spaghetti thing that I'm making up today, is paying homage and tribute to them in commemorating to what they have done for friends and family and people in their community. They were extremely instrumental and influential, by the way. So thank you for all that you guys had bestowed upon me as a young man, to guide and prepare me to make me who I am today. I got the saucepan going right now. I'm heating it up on high. So now I'm about to maybe put it to medium high. And I'm a little zealous when it comes to trying to eat healthy, because I do a lot of horrible things to myself that is unhealthy. So this is coconut oil. I'm gonna try and do a drizzle, which I actually managed to get it to be a drizzle. Okay, and then I love this as well. So this is olive oil. Now bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, I hit drizzle there as well. Olive oil and coconut oil are not meant to be, they're not a huge fan of heat. So when you're using that to cook and you put it in your saucepan or whatever you're using, your cast iron skillet and stuff, avoid going too high on your temperature. Okay, so right now it's on medium high, so I'm gonna jack it up just a little bit because I need it to be hot. I need to get it hot. Now I'm gonna refrain from keeping the oil at a cool temperature, because the meat, when you drop it in, you want it to be so hot that it shears the outsides and it traps the ingredients and the heat, and it cooks from the inside out. So that's the only reason why I'm doing that, to get it so hot. But I'm not going to get it super hot, because you can pay attention. You look at the oil and you look at the pan, how everything is reacting, and then you can turn it, or you can just do that and say 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. Then you know that it's hot enough, because from there the oil is going to start to lose its buoyancy. So bear with me. I will hit pause and then get to the next stage. All right, Because I'm doing one hand, these meatballs are not going to be perfectly round, okay? And just to also let you know that the amazing woman that taught me this in Texas is also a grandmother, by the way. And Miss Maria, which is my dad's mom, she's still alive. So I'm doing a video to just basically, express my deepest gratitude for what my grandparents did for my parents and for their kids, my aunts and uncles. Because it takes a community to raise a child, and it takes strong people to bring people into this world, into this community that's going to stand up and do what is right. Because it don't take a whole lot to be a criminal. It don't take a whole lot to just be selfish and inconsiderate. And with all the stuff that's happening right now in the world and on the planet, and then you continue seeing it happening over and over, I just want to pay tribute to those people, that all those moms and not so much moms, but all those grandparents and stuff that stood up for what is right and what is admirable and noble, and held their kids accountable, because through them that was handed down to their grandkids and their great grandkids. So, and there are going to be some people out there that are going to be pretentious as well. So you got to be mindful. You got to learn to read between the lines, because you watch what they do. Some of the things that they're doing does not necessarily pay homage to the family. Not everyone might appreciate or feel that what they're doing is righteous and what is good to be done, what's good to be that they're doing. My apology, I'm a little nervous there, because I have no intention of going in that path with this video. Just wanted to pay homage to all those amazing grandparents out there who stood for something. Alright, check those out. They're coming along nicely. Decadent Italian meatballs for my wonderful and tasty, delicious spaghetti that I'm about to whip up, by the way. There you go. So now, as you can tell, you can see that the temperature has dropped. So then now you can bring it up to medium low. So it's just a notch above being low, or medium mini. Okay, because you can smell it and you can feel the heat as well, so you can tell the difference when these are cooking, that it requires a little bit more heat. Matter of fact, let's just go to medium heat right there, and there's enough left over for booyaka. You know what that is? A nice delicious burger patty right there. Cha-ching. Cash money, baby, for my tummy. But check that out. I just flip them. Woo! And you can smell that, the aroma, and you can taste it as well. Ah, here's what requires the riquísimo, rico sabroso. You already know it's going to go down just like that, baby. Woo! Home stretch is upon me, baby. Just a few more minutes and she'll be good to go. Riquísimo, muy delicioso, rico sabroso. Over and out, baby. Ciao, Bella. Shout out to Miss Maxie Flowers, by the way, my late great grandmother. I had fond memories growing up with her around right there at the savannah in San Ignacio town.